Hi there, this is Bishop, and I just want to say a few things before our game tomorrow. Um, First is that Tyler's not going to be there, and Bank is not going to be there, Kay is not going to be there, and Bomb is injured, still injured with that ankle injury that he sustained last week. So, what that means is that we are a little bit lacking up front, meaning that our goal scorers are our absence, our highest goal scorers are absence, except for Brendan. Brendan's going to be there as well. We're going to need people to step up and score some goals this week. Um, it also means that we've relied on our goal scorers up front to just kind of dribble in, and shoot. Brendan's able to do that really well, but for the rest of us, we're we're not so much of the kind of like take players on kind of players and score kind of players. So what that means is that if we try just to barrel ahead and score those kinds of goals like Tyler and Bank and Bomb score, we're not going to be very successful. So to be more successful, we're going to have to adopt a different style of play for the most part. And that's not a fast counterattacking kind of style of play. That's more of a slower build up kind of play to find the holes in the defense. So when we have a ball and it's not on, it's clearly not on. Like there's no like maybe that there's a player right here and he or she is running back on this side over here. And it's a very, very low chance of making this kind of pass and play work. Instead of making those high risk plays, that play a little bit more conservatively this week until the holes in the defense become very, very big and we can kind of easily come in there and score. So that means ignoring some of these runs. And that's okay. You can ignore runs. And people who are making runs don't feel like someone's putting you down because they're not passing to you. If you make a great run, that's amazing. Well done. Making a great run opens up all sorts of space behind you and around you for other players to work into. So if you don't get the ball, that's fine. Just think that you're playing your part as a teammate and come back in. And for people who are on the ball, it's okay to ignore those people who are making those runs. They don't deserve to have the ball just because they make a good run and maybe they're shouting for the ball. You make the decision if you're able to make that pass confidently that you you've got a high chance of making the completed pass or the shot on goal. Then you do that. The safer play is better for this week to keep control of the ball. That will save our legs, especially since we're kind of we're kind of short-handed this week. I'm going to have Max, who plays on our meetup group quite a bit, the Belgian. He's going to play, and I think Mateo's going to join him as well. Mateo's the other Belgian guy. I'm going to be in goal for the most of the game. If other people want to come in and relieve me of that position, that would be great. I think it'd be good to kind of save our legs to rotate goalies maybe at half. But I'll start off in goal for us. When we're on defense, let's say that they've got the ball right here. When we're on defense, we need to communicate more on our back line. Okay? These two players need to behave as if they're one mind. So if this player is coming up, this player's got to be aware that he's going up or she's going up, and also be aware of what's around them, and treat each other as if you're just one entity trying to guard their team. So if you need someone else to move out and guard somebody and step up, then you need to yell "step up." I'll try to do that as well as a goalie and be very verbal with that as well. If there's a player running in behind, you've got to make sure you're covering this, and you also got to be aware of where the defender is right over here. So if this defender is easily going to be beat, you've also got to be aware that you might need to help out, and so you need to shade over a bit and provide support when needed. And of course, this midfielder needs to come back and help on defense as well. So those are really the main things I wanted to talk about today. We're going to need to be fresh as we can be, so we're going to need a substitute quite quickly. Make sure you communicate where you're going, what position you're holding as you're substituting, so people can kind of step in and play the right positions here. All right, that's it for me. I look forward to the game tomorrow, and I'll see you there early. The game's at 12:20, so I'll see you at 11:50. Okay.